ladies and gentlemen, Kenya Kwanza government, they are in celebration, as what they are terming is that they have played and also they have come out to misuse the Kalonzo Musyoka and his team during this dialogue process. When you look at the reports that are coming from the close allies of William Ruto and close allies of Raila Amolo Odinga, it is a clear indication there is no agreement at all. There is no agreement at all. Why am I saying that? When you compare what William Ruto and his close allies said today and close allies of Raila Amolo Odinga, what they say today, there is a big gap in between the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition and Kenya Kwanza government. They are coming out to say, they have come out to play Raila Odinga's team. Why? When you look at the reports and the tweet of David Ndii, you will be shocked. David Ndii is coming out to say that Raila Odinga is high in maintenance. What does it mean for David Ndii to come out to say that Raila Odinga is in high maintenance? And this is a response to a Kenyan who came out saying that dialogue or bipartisan talk that was in Bomas of Kenya has failed totally like the BBI. Then David Ndii is coming out to say that Raila Odinga is high in maintenance. As if that is not enough, Aaron Cheruiyot is coming out to respond to David Ndii. And whatever is responding to the tweet of David Ndii, he's saying that at least his theories work. At least his theories work. In other words, these people are mocking, wanakejeli the Azimio team. On the right game, they are played against them. And now, the Kenya Kwanza is terming like they are having 10, then Azimio is having 0. Now, leave alone David Ndii and Aaron Cheruiyot. William Ruto is coming out to say this.
All the teams that were involved in the dialogue process, they have come up with recommendations. I have seen the recommendations. They are in good stead. All the recommendations they have made, they are practical. We are going to work on those recommendations to reduce in areas they have recommended, to do whatever they have recommended in Parliament. Those that belong to the executive, I will make sure that we execute without any delay. The job of the rest of us as Kenyans now is to unite and move together into the future to build our country, to build the unity of the citizens of our country, and to work on our economy so that we can grow jobs and we can enhance production and productivity so that we can reduce the cost of living and we can create opportunities for Kenyans.
As much as William Ruto is so happy with these reports, it means the play they had imeingiana. Hii mchezo walikuwa nayo ya paka na panya na Azimio imeingiana. And they are happy because they know nothing is going to come from the dialogue team. Now, Kalonzo Musyoka is like in a trap. When you look at the response that comes from Junet Mohammed today, then the response that has come out from Raila Odinga, and the response that has come out from Eugene Wamalwa, Martha Wangari Karua, Caleb Hamisi, and several other leaders in the Azimio, I'm telling you, Kalonzo Musyoka is in a trap. Despite of him saying this.
I'm doing it on behalf of the committee, but we have a friend here representing Kenya Kwanza, and you all know us. When we met this morning, it was obvious to us there's a lot of work to be done at the level of the Secretariat and the technical teams. We are determined to conclude our work today. So we have decided oh my goodness, we have decided to postpone discussions now so that the Secretariat can finalize the product. The final product is our report. And then in addition to the report, it's also the draft legislation, if you like. We call them the legislative instruments, which should go hand in hand with our report. So all of this means some very serious work. We don't want to end up with a half-baked document. So we have agreed to adjourn until 5 o'clock to give work to the secretary, time to the secretary.
If the Azimio are happy because what they came out requesting is not coming as their expectations. So when you look at the signals of these Azimio leaders, where Eugene Omalo is saying this, that I did not and will not append my signature to the NADCO report. I have not and will not accept any sitting allowance for the same because I believe we did not do justice to the single most important issues to Kenyans. That is the cost of living. Eugene Omalwa is saying that he is not going to append his signature to the NADCO report. And again, is not going to accept any allowances for the same because he believes that they did not do justice to the single most important issue to Kenyans, that is the cost of living. Now, when you look at the response of Caleb Amisi also came out with a storm. It was not easy but before we read whatever Caleb Amisi has come out to say, let us read whatever Martha Karua is saying. Martha Karua is saying, any purported agreement that does not immediately impact on cost of living, electoral justice and respect for multi-party democracy is a fraud on the people and must be rejected. That is whatever Martha Karua is saying. Now, this is whatever Caleb Amisi is saying on his side. If these are the proposals coming out of the National Dialogue Committee, sitting for 90 days on a reduction in existential high cost of living, then this country is incorrigible for sure. As much as we demanded the cost of living to feature highly in the report, we never envisage a haphazardly organized phrase to satisfy our appetite. Kenyans are officially on their own. Wait for the miracles at your own peril. We must disturb the stubborn status quo. Then he's coming out to tag Ruto, Raila, Kalonzo, and Hamas terrorists. That is whatever Caleb Amisi is coming out to say. As if that is not enough. Now, on the other side, Raila Odinga is coming out to say this. Does it mean that things are not well on the side of Kalonzo Musyoka? Because now Kalonzo Musyoka is the one who was leading the Azimio team in this dialogue. It was Kalonzo Musyoka. I've seen even Kenyans coming out not to sit well with Kalonzo Musyoka. As some even coming out to see that Kalonzo Musyoka has already lost it. This is not the man that we can trust again. That is according to the Azimio supporters, several of them. But again, Junet Mohammed is coming out to respond also to those who are telling Raila Odinga that he's going to retire from this race. At the same time, you watch whatever Raila Odinga is saying. Raila Odinga is saying that they're busy planning, organizing their house as they are preparing for Ruto in 2027. And Junet Mohammed is coming out to say those who are thinking that Raila Odinga is going to retire, they're going to wait it until Jesus Christ comes back. And this is whatever Junet said. I know and I understand it very well. Hakuna report hapa Hii ni ripoti ya Kalonzo na Ichung'wah. Because when you look at the response of Eugene Wamalwa, it is clear. It is very clear. Kimeumana. Because now Azimio, the leaders from the Azimio are feeling like there's something wrong here. We are being betrayed. Because wakati watu waliwawa, vijana wadogo waliwawa because of maandamano. Kwani ilikuwa ya kucreate opposition office. Ama kukuja kuongelelea maneno ya kwamba presidential petition will be from 14 days to 21 days. Those are not important issues for us. So I think Kalonzo Musyoka is in a kind of trap. Amekamatwa kweli kweli, because now this was not the expectations that Kenyans had. Now when you look at even the response of people are coming out to say, then let us organize the demonstration and storm the street, because our issues are not being articulated. And that is the response of Kenyans. Kwani hii dialogue ilikuwa ya kucreatea Mudavadi ofisi na kucreatea opposition leader ofisi. Na as Kenya Kwanza wana celebrate wakijua kwamba they have managed the Azimio. That is all what they are saying. And they are celebrating, by the way. When you look at the response of David Ndii, Aaron Cheruiyot, Ichung'wah, these people are celebrating. And also the response of William Ruto. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much. Because of your great support, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video.